British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has landed in India for a two-day visit. It is not merely a diplomatic ritual, it marks a new chapter in a relationship that has rediscovered its purpose in a fractured world order. His first visit since assuming office in July 2024, Starmer's trip follows Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the UK in July, where the two leaders sealed the long-awaited India-UK Free Trade Agreement, also known as FTA, an accord that represents not just commerce but consensus. Pragmatism over posture, that's what the key word is. The India-UK FTA has survived leadership changes and ideological shifts in both the countries, from Boris Johnson's optimism to Rishi Sunak's realism, and now Starmer's Labour pragmatism. In an era when Donald Trump's unpredictable global approach has unsettled allies and upended economic alignments, India and the UK stand out as steady, rules-based partners. The FTA connects the world's fifth and sixth largest economies, an equation that already supports over 650,000 jobs in each other's markets. The deal provides duty-free access to 99% of India's exports, with a strong focus on MSMEs, IT, textiles, gems and jewelry, and auto parts. For British firms, India's market scale and innovation capacity are unmatched. Bilateral trade, now valued at $56 billion is projected to double by 2030, driven by services, digital innovation, and high-skill employment. In Starmer's words before his departure from the UK, he said, and I quote, "Our partnership with India is about creating prosperity, not just exchanging goods." Defense ties form another pillar of this deepening engagement. The Defense Industrial Roadmap envisions co-design and co-production of systems for jet engines to advanced naval technologies, aligning with India's Make in India and UK's drive to strengthen its post-Brexit industrial base. Joint military exercises, technology transfers, and defense education exchanges have added substance to the partnership, underlining that India-UK cooperation today is not transactional but transformational. Perhaps no element is more defining than the living bridge, the 1.8 million strong Indian diaspora that forms 2.6% of the UK's population. They are not just cultural connectors, but economic catalysts, running over 65,000 UK-based companies that power local jobs and taxes. Education, too, has become a binding thread. Nearly 1.7 lakh Indian students study in the UK, and with British universities now setting up campuses in India, the bridge is fast becoming two-way. The India-UK Vision 2035 document, signed earlier this year, sets the tone for the future, focusing on green energy, digital innovation, education, and resilient supply chains. It also highlights a joint commitment to AI, clean tech, and defense innovation, arenas that define the next phase of global power realignment. Starmer may be grappling with domestic headwinds, but on the global stage, his India visit is a reaffirmation that London and New Delhi now speak the language of equals, pragmatic, forward-looking, and anchored in shared global responsibility. In the churn of a changing world order, India and the UK are proving that old ties can deliver new strength if steered with trust and vision.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.